Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Vlogmas. My name is Natasha if it is your first time here. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how I'm going to do my makeup on Christmas Day. So for Christmas, I usually keep it pretty low key, but I definitely still put some makeup on. I like to keep it cozy. I like to just keep it quick and easy, but I still want to look presentable. I still want to look like I'm in the Christmas spirit. So that's what I'm going to be sharing with you today. The first thing I'm going to do is actually my skincare. So for today's look, I'm going to keep it all cream and liquid based. I'm not going to use any powders. Like I said, I want to keep it pretty easy, pretty low key, but I still want to look, you know, put together. So first thing I'm going to do is my skincare. So first I'm going to go in with this Biossance Squalene and Marine Algae Eye Cream. I've been really loving this eye cream recently. I find it to be really hydrating. Plus it has like a nice peach base to it. So it starts to cancel out a little bit of my under eyes. And I just put that on there. Make sure to get it up in the orbital bone. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the Biossance Squalene and Probiotic Gel Moisturizer and just put this all over my face and neck. I'm not going in with any serums today, just because I feel like my skin is looking good. I like to mainly keep the majority of my serums for my nighttime skin. It's kind of hard to get your neck with the turtleneck. And go ahead and wrap that in. And then I'm going to add a lip balm as always. I'm going to go in with the Laneige Lip Glowy Balm. This one is in the peach. It's clear, but it just has like a peach scent to it. Okay, so now that we have our skin prep going, I'm going to let that kind of soak in and get into my skin before I start adding a bunch of creams. But I'm going to work on my brows. So I want my brows to look defined, but I don't want to do like a really big, bold, defined brow because I'm going to keep it pretty easy with my face. I don't want to have like a bam brow and the rest of my face be kind of like low key. So first I'm going to go in with this CoverGirl Ultra Fine Brow Pencil and just slightly fill in some of the gaps of my brow, keeping it really, really light. Like I said, I don't want to make it really defined and I don't want to give it too much more of a shape than I already have going. I'm just filling in some of the little gaps I have. So for instance, like right in here, it's pretty bare compared to over here. So I just want to even that out and just add a few just strokes upward like this. I'm not going to line the bottom or the top of my brow. Really just work on kind of filling it in a little bit and just add a few kind of light upward strokes to fill it in. And I think that's it for this brow pencil. I don't think I need any more of it. I just kind of wanted to fill in a few of the gaps, make it look a little bit more uniform all the way down. And then next for the brows, I'm going to go in with one of my favorite products. This is the Milk Makeup Kush Fiber Brow Gel, and it is tinted, so I have it in the shade Dutch, which is like a nice medium tone brown. And I'm going to run that through my brows to add a little bit more definition, a little bit of color, and give it like that nice feathery look. Go ahead and go in with a Q-tip, you know, and clean up if you feel like you got some on your skin. But for me, this is what I'm going to do for the brows. I'm not going to add any more color to them. I will most likely add a clear brow gel just to make sure that they stay up and they stay in place all day. But as for like filling them out, this is as bold as I'm going with my brow. Just like a nice, feathery, natural-esque brow for Christmas. Okay, so for the face, I want it to look really dewy, really luminous, really hydrated, really juicy. That's why I'm staying with all creams and liquids. And also because I don't really want to worry about my makeup on Christmas. I want to feel good, I want to look good, and I want to just not think about it. So if I put on like a full face of makeup or a bunch of powders and a bunch of different layers, usually throughout the day I find myself looking in the mirror a lot just to make sure I'm not creasing up or making sure everything still looks good. But when I use just all kind of creams and liquids, I feel like if I do look at myself throughout the day and I think things look weird, because of the fact it's all creams and liquids, my fingertips are warm enough that I kind of can rework and make everything blend out and look good. And I feel like when it fades on your face, it fades so much more naturally because it is a cream versus a powder. It's gonna fade better and less patchy and look a little bit more natural. So first things first, I'm gonna go in with, you already know, the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, and I'm just gonna put this in all of my usual spots just to add a nice luminosity to the skin. And I could feel on my skin, so I put that moisturizer and everything in. I said I wanted it to kind of sink in. So I could feel on my skin just by touching it that it feels really hydrated, but it's not super tacky and it doesn't feel really wet with all your skincare products. Sometimes if you put your skincare on and then you go right into makeup, you'll get your skincare that'll kind of start pilling up or moving around and it won't look weird. And that's because you didn't give it enough time to soak in. So you really want to give your skincare at least 10 to 20 minutes to really absorb and really get to going before you start layering other stuff on top of it. So I'm just going to blend that out with my e.l.f. blending brush. What do you guys usually do for Christmas? Do you usually get dressed up and do a full face? Do you just stay in your PJs all day and keep it cozy? Or do you kind of go middle of the line like what I'm doing here? Okay, so we got our primer on, our first glow going. Next, I'm going to go in with this Milk Makeup, what is this called? I'm going to go in with this Milk Makeup Contour Stick in Baked. This is a really nice cream contour bronzer, and I'm just going to hit it on all the usual spots and start bronzing up my skin a little bit. And you know that I really like to work in sections, so I'm kind of going to make my way all the way around, going in with my Eco Tools Seamless Stippling Brush and just get that going. Because I'm not putting on a foundation today, I like to do my kind of cream bronzing contouring products first. So that way if it gets a little messy, I just go in with my concealer and I can fix that super quick. Make sure to push it up in your hairline. So we have the face all nice and bronzed up. So what I'm going to do now is actually take a little bit of that Milk bronzer and go in on a, what is this? This is a Morphe E62 brush. And I'm just going to take a tiny bit on the brush. Just a tiny bit. And I like to kind of go on the back of my hand too, just to kind of see what I'm working with the brush. And I'm going to take that just right in my crease. Now, I don't want it to be super dark. I don't want it to be super defined. what is just adding a little bit and kind of pulling everything together and making it look really cohesive. And just going right in. It really makes such a small difference, but I really like it because I find that it does just kind of pull everything together. Okay, so I'm not sure if it's really picking up so much on camera, but I just have that nice little bit of a bronze also across my eyes now, and it just pulls everything all together. So, where's my cap? Okay, here it is. So the next thing we're going to do now is we're going to go in and we're going to spot conceal a little bit and just kind of clean up a little bit. So first I'm going to go in and just clean up right under this bronze. Do a little bit on my chin, a tiny bit. Up my nose. And then I have these blemishes on my forehead. And then I'm going to go in with this Morphe Y9 and just blend that out really fast. Just to kind of clean up the face. Make everything look more cohesive. I like to take the brush first to kind of pull it down and blend all that, and then take my finger to get it up more towards the lash line. And that's it for concealer. If you feel like you want to like spot conceal more or do more, definitely do more. But for me, this is enough. I feel like I have like a really nice base going here. It's still really glowy. I have a nice like shape put in from that bronzer. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a cream blush. So this is from Nbhd. This is the cream cheek blush, and this is in the shade Rose Pink. It's like a nice, I would say, maroony kind of rosy cheek color. And I'm just going to go right in with my fingers and warm it up on my fingers first. And then just start to dab it on the apples of my cheeks. And kind of take it upwards a little bit. And this doesn't have like a whole lot of pigment to it. It would if you really built it up, but it just adds like a nice little flush, and it is really hydrating. It stays really luminous looking. And what I also like to do with this product on looks like this is take a little bit on my finger. Just take it right over the eyelid and just blend it out. Does the same thing that I was doing with that bronzer, just kind of pulling it all together, bringing it all together. If you want, you can go back in with that Morphe brush and just give it a little blend with that. This isn't going to really crease up on your lid because it is so light coverage. So, face is almost completely done here. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and just set my brows with that clear brow gel. Just to make sure that they're exactly how I want them. Now I'm going to go in for highlight. So I'm going to use a liquid highlight today. I'm going to go in with the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop. And I'm just going to take this and I'm going to make sure to shake it up so there's no like oils or anything separated from it. And I'm going to just do 1 pump, more than I even need, on my hand here. And I'm just going to go in with my fingers. I like to really use the back of my hand as like a palette, so kind of like see what I'm working with. Kind of blending it out, spreading it out, getting the amount I really want on me. And then I'm just going to start adding that to the points of my face where I want highlight. So just a little bit on my nose. Let's do a little bit above my lip. Then I'm going to go in for my cheekbone. So I don't want like a really boom-in highlight because I want everything to kind of seem natural, you know? I'm just going to take my fingers and just blend that out just like I did with the blush. The warmth of your fingers is really going to help. And this is why I suggest going in on the back of your hand too. You don't want to just place it on your face and then you realize that you have too much product and you don't really know what to do with it, and then you don't end up liking the way that it looks. Look at the back of my hand right now. It is just covered in everything. So, looking at my face, I'm really happy with how it's looking right now. It's nice and glowy. I feel like I look like I have like a nice shape to it. It almost is like, do you have a bunch of makeup on? Do you don't? Are you naturally this good looking? Really pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and set my face. I'm going to use this Glow Recipe Ultra Fine Watermelon Mist. It smells amazing, like a Jolly Rancher. I say that every time. The mist is so fine and it's so glowy. I don't even really need to set my face because it's all creams, but I'm mainly doing this just to add like another layer of glow and hydration and luminosity to my skin. Oh, it smells so good. Alright, so here is the face so far. We have just like a really nice glow, a natural coverage, a little bit of a contour, a little bit of, you know, some shape put into the face. The brows are nice and feathery. So the last thing we have left to do is lips, and I always wear a red lip on Christmas. First thing I'm going to do though is kind of wipe off some of this lip balm. I find if you keep too much of it on, it will start to get weird under your lipstick and it'll kind of like smear all over the place. So I'm going to wipe it off. But my lips feel really nice and hydrated right now. So for my lipstick, I'm going to be going in with this Bite Beauty Lip Stain. Yeah, Bite Beauty Longwear Lip Stain. And this is in the shade Orange Fizz. This is a nice like hot orangey red color. But the thing I love about this lipstick and why I'm choosing this one today is because when it fades off, it fades into a lip stain. So after I initially put it on, it's going to look, you know, like I have a bold red lip on, but throughout the day, if I eat and if I drink and just talking, it's gonna fade and it's gonna leave a really nice, just kind of red lip stain across my lips, and I won't really have to worry about touching up and reapplying lipstick all day, which is why I'm going for this product and why I like a product like this. Because it's Christmas, you're gonna be with family, you're gonna be with loved ones. You don't want to worry about your lipstick all day, but I still like to go in with this bold red lip. And then throughout the day, it just kind of fades. And then I have like a bold lip stain. And it still looks just as pretty. It works with this look really well. So I'm going to go in with this. And I'm just going to put it on. Okay, so now that the lip is on, this is the point where you decide whether or not you want to wear mascara. I think I am going to go in with mascara today, so I'm going to hop off camera and do that really quick. But I'm going to use the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara, so I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. This is the finished look. We have just a really nice, bold, festive lip with a light, kind of natural, dewy, all liquid base, a little bit of a brow, a little bit of mascara just to kind of pull it together. I am really happy with this look. This is definitely what I'm going to be wearing on Christmas because it feels so festive and so beautiful, but I still feel like really pulled together and I feel really good. So to me, just perfect Christmas day look. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and keeping up on my 12 days of Vlogmas. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this Christmas look. Let me know if you wear makeup on Christmas, if you don't, if you dress up, if you don't. Let me know. I want to hear it from you. Thank you guys again for sticking around in this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!